Hi, I'm Brian Rose, the founder of Biohackers United, and today I'm going to be talking about sex magic. Now, before we get into it, I want to talk about a quick biohack while you're watching the video. Go ahead and cross your legs at your ankles or cross your fingers. What this will do is help with memory retention. It's a biohack that activates both the left and right hemisphere of the brain. So when it actually connects both hemispheres of the brain, it will help with memory retention, and this helps when you're in conversations or you're studying. So let's get in today's topic. It's about sex magic. Sex magic has been used for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's both a tradition. There's scientific research that we're going to be talking about. The goal is to make this information more available to most people, or for some people who might be curious about what sex magic is. So, starting out with the research. Everything in the body vibrates at a frequency. Everything in the universe vibrates at a vibrational frequency. Within the body itself, frequency is defined as your body's vibrational frequency, and a healthy human body resonates at a frequency between 62 to 70 megahertz. Now, Albert Einstein stated that everything in the universe vibrates at a particular frequency, both as a particle and a wave itself. During sex, both individuals' vibrational energy will synchronize. When that occurs, the energy is magnified and it's entangled on the quantum level, which is what Einstein described as superposition. The frequency of an orgasm. Researchers at the University Medical Center in the Netherlands measured the frequency of an orgasm based on clinical research to be between 8 to 13 hertz. Why that is so important is the frequency of the orgasm is within the range of alpha. Alpha will boost creativity. What happens is the benefits will also include from having sex, not just the magic we're going to talk about, is it releases endorphins, it helps with better sleep, it boosts both dopamine and oxytocin. It will automatically boost your immune system because you're sharing each other's microbiome. It will reduce stress. It lowers cortisol. It helps to lower this is curious, it actually lowers the rate of prostate cancer. It helps to lower heart disease, and it can improve memory. Now, the protocol for sex magic is what follows. The first thing you want to do is you want to think of an affirmation. An affirmation is what you want in life or what you want to accomplish. So before you have sex, write down your affirmation, what you want to accomplish. After you write it down, you want to draw a sigil. Now, a sigil is a stylized representation of your intention and desire, and you want to place this sigil underneath the bed or on the nightstand. Now, when you're having sex with your partner, at the actual time of orgasm, you want to mentally project the desire, and you're going to be doing this into the ethereal plane or the Akashic records. Now, the research when it comes to connecting to the Akashic plane is similar to the Schumann resonance of the Earth, which is 7.62 hertz. It goes back to the frequency of the orgasm being in range with the Schumann resonance of the Earth itself, and you're mentally projecting the affirmation that you want to, your goal, and what you want to accomplish. Some of the things you can do to enhance the atmosphere and sex magic when it comes to what's been done in tradition. A lot of times they use both candles and incense. Now, specifically when it comes to frankincense, sandalwood, or jasmine and myrrh. What happens is, this is true when it comes to the spiritual plane and when it comes to just the ability to connect to the fourth dimension or to connect to the Akashic records. Scent by itself with the incense, it transitions to the third and fourth dimension. So you can attract spirits, you can attract the higher level of consciousness with the burning of incense. And you can research and study the use of specifically frankincense with myrrh and jasmine, going back to the Egyptian traditions themselves. When it comes to guys, what you want to do is you want to awaken Kundalini energy. And it's basically what they describe as a silent symphony of your soul, orchestrating a harmonious connection with the cosmic universe. What you want to do as part of the protocol for increasing Kundalini energy is you have the 7 levels of the chakras. You want to have sex, but each time you're about to ejaculate, you stop. You want to do that 7 times. What happens with Kundalini energy is the first time it activates the root chakra. After you pull out and you pause without releasing the ejaculation, you move on to the next chakra. It builds and stacks over time until you get to the crown chakra and you finally release. Now, look up the different techniques when it comes to Kundalini energy, but this is part of the protocol when it comes to sex magic that you can look up specifically for men. Now, when it comes to supplements or medications, in this particular example, now the sexual thrill pill is a peptide that will increase oxytocin and it will increase blood flow. I'll put a link to the sexual thrill pill. Basically, you go through a questionnaire which is reviewed by a doctor if you want to basically increase oxytocin. It will increase the experience itself, and it's something to look into. Now, this is a separate technique which I do want to include for people that might not be with a partner, but you can include this on a regular basis, and it's sex magic while you're sleeping. It is basically an erotic dream because when you are dreaming, you're in the fourth dimension. So you're directly connected to the astral plane when you're conducting sex magic with a person. You can bypass this and you can directly connect into the astral plane when you're having an erotic dream. Now, similarly, when you do climax, when you're doing dreaming, there's a technique that's called lucid dreaming. So you want to include your affirmation at night during the lucid dream, and you want to project your thoughts into the astral plane at the time of climax. This will automatically project the message into the ethereal plane itself. I'll do a follow-up separate video on how to lucid dream, things you can do to enhance the experience of lucid dreaming, but help you with the ability to control your thoughts, your actions, and the environment within your dreams itself. So, some of the final thoughts when it comes to sex magic and incorporating the protocols into your daily life. Keep a dream journal. Write down what occurred in your dreams in the morning. Meditate to quiet your mind on a regular basis. This will help with projecting affirmations. You want to practice creating sigils. Look up what a sigil is. On the right hand side of the screen, I have a display of what a sigil would look like, but you can create a sigil with your own handwriting, and then you want to develop that practice of enhancing your lucid dreaming abilities. I'll do a follow-up video specifically when it comes to sleep hacking and lucid dreaming. I truly hope this helps. Post in the comments any suggestions, or if you started to incorporate sex magic, what the experience has been as far as the ability to manifest affirmations, because what they say is as above is below. So you're projecting your affirmations above into the astral plane so that that creation manifests into what is considered to be below, which is in our physical reality that we see today. I truly hope this helps. Be sure to like, subscribe, just because it helps to get content out past the algorithm, which tends to suppress biohacking information. Anyways, I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.